That's me, a few months ago, doing something that I never really thought that I could do. Okay, let's back up. About a year and a half ago, I started running. I've never really been particularly athletic, much more attuned to the arts than anything. But when I was in middle school, I ran track. Something about the structure and the rhythm was appealing to me. I liked the goal setting and the time tracking and the camaraderie. But as high school eventually rolled around, I moved on and I started pursuing other extracurriculars. Since then, I've started running for kind of random amounts of time, eventually stopping out of laziness or just a simple lack of discipline. Now, flash to January of 2024. I was beginning the year trying to set my goals as I usually do. And in all honesty, I was depressed. This had a lot to do with just the slow crawl of winter and my ongoing transition out of college. So, on a whim, that month, I started running again. And for some reason, this time, I didn't stop. Now, about a year after that, February of 2025, my friend Lindsay asked me a pretty daunting question. She asked me if I would run a half marathon. And here's the kicker. She asked me if I would run this half marathon in 2 months. And much to my surprise, I said yes. Another thing to know about me is that I am an incredibly creative person. I love to be in process, realizing visions and communicating ideas. One of the many reasons I got this tattoo right here of a Pilot G2 pen was I wanted to have something that was a constant reminder to always engage every day with the creative process. Before I had started running again, I wasn't exercising that muscle as much as I should have been. But once I started again, something clicked. You see, I think there is an inherent link between creativity and discipline. So when Lindsay asked me to run this half marathon, I pretty quickly started training.
Right here, training the half marathon. It's really hard, but it's all about discipline. I've run 3.5 miles.
I found a pretty good rhythm running 3 to 4 miles most days and doing one long run every week, increasing by about 1 to 2 miles every week. Eventually, I had gotten my long run up to over 6 miles.
Almost at 6 miles.
Yeah. That's more than I had ever run in my entire life. Eventually, that turned to 8 miles.
Oh, this is post 8 miles. I just did 8 miles. Holy shit, dude. Oh my gosh. I gotta turn the air on. Oh my goodness. Not as hard as I thought it would be, I'm not gonna lie. I've done 7 miles before, so it's a little bit of a jump. Just a little bit, but not quite as hard as I thought. Oh man, I feel great. It feels great to run, to be consistent, to achieve your goals. So yeah.
And then 9 miles.
I don't know how far I'm gonna go today. I'd love to do another 8 miles, maybe more, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't feel great today. I'm just like tired and a little irritable. And you know, just trying to make my way through the week, but excited to go run. So let's see how I do. Okay, my update. I've run about 6 miles. I think I'm gonna do 9 today. So turns out I am feeling pretty good. Oh, this is really hard, but always feels good in the moment, and it feels even better when I finish. So wish me luck. Oh, I did it. 9 miles. Now when I do the half marathon, I just have to do 4 more. The last 2 miles were really hard today, but we did it.
During this same period, I wrote a feature screenplay, I shot some interviews for an independent documentary that I've been working on. I launched a new creative business endeavor, and I wrote a web series. All in this 2-month period. Creativity and discipline. Do you see what I mean? So I never really thought that I could complete such a heavy physical task. As someone who's never really viewed myself or been viewed as particularly athletic, this was a huge accomplishment for me. If anything, it showed me that you can pretty much do anything that you set your mind to. All you have to do is start. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Feel free, if you liked the video, check out some more stuff I got going on my channel. You know, throw me a like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification button on. It all helps me. I always love making these video reflections, so if you enjoy it, then please feel free to let me know and I'll make more. As always, peace and love, and I'll see you in the next one.